club, them might have certain lights to send off certain wave.
Because the light of the Most High is strong, you know. It's shining through the darkness. Shining through, you know what I'm saying. And people big and things finna happen right, you know. But not playing no more, you know. Luciferian, hear me come. Gonna lock you out the boat, yes, sir. Luciferian, you better run. We are here, we are here.
ATUN-RE, shout it out.
Shout
it out.
Luciferian, you better run. Luciferian, you don't know. You can't fight us with a gun. Oh no, oh no. Luciferian, you better run. Luciferian, you don't know. What's up, Logan?
My phone, man.
Hold on 1 second. One second, y'all. Yes, that's me, the one and only.
Yes, we love you, Chief. We love you, Chief.
I talk back. Listen,
What's up,
I want to
Chief?
say to everybody real quick. I send my love. I love all y'all. Listen, in places and times that you all may never come to know. But I tell you this, my love shines through. It shines through the wall.
It does.
Watch this. I wrote a song goes like this. Boom 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 the boom 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 bum bum ba da da. One second. I want to know that you are there for me with a love so sweet, tenderly, because you belong to me. And I'm yours, so don't take this love of mine as a toy. Cause if you're sending me all your love over hard times and through walls, I'll be there to give to you all my love. You know it's true. So wherever I am, I'm there for you, doing the things you need me to, cause I'll be there sending you my love over time and through walls and the night when the moon is on high. Always know that I'll be there by your side, cause if you're sending me all your love over hard times and through walls, I'll be there to give to you all my love. You know it's true. Boom 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 da da ra na da da.
Beautiful.
That's very sweet. Yeah.
It's calling. That's to thank you all. Listen to me. I wrote that song to thank you all for all the love you all have shown me, all the love you send. I want you to know there's not been one thing that has gone unnoticed and unappreciated. I love you. Without question, I'm yours. Meaning, I am there to clean up the filth in the Western world and wait till y'all see how excellently I perform. Let me tell y'all something. Better than Clorox. Better than bleach, but maybe just not much better than ammonia. We're going to use the story of our
Can you do the caterpillar to the butterfly song?
Love you too, man. That's everything. Yo, my mouth was dry. I need a soda, man. That shit was rough on the earth. I feel my tongue feel like I got 100 little men with combat boots walking around. I can't even spit.
Could you do the caterpillar? Could you do the caterpillar to the butterfly song?
Oh, you want to see that? Okay, I'll let you hear, no doubt. Hold on, let me just get the soda. I gotta get this, man. Tell me, man, I can't even spit. BBBs. Sure. You know how you spit, beat up, you can't spit. Here we go, hold up. Yeah, that's that boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
You feel it?
Yeah.
I hear the horns and everything.
Here we go. Bye-bye. I love you, man. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Okay. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah El Kareem.
Yeah. So nice.
That reggae jank you was hitting sound good too. Like Luciferians, I like that one. That went hard. Yeah.
We asked a question a long time. How we going to sing the Lord's song in a strange land? Yeah? Yeah. The tune of the year, right? And this ain't no fish. The Aquaman is here. ATUN-RE.
ATUN-RE, okay.
Yeah, the toner. The cue.
ATUN-RE.
And the thing about it, I have a clue, because I'm Clue. And I have a clue that's the tuner.
Sister, what's your name, sister?
That's Brother Wayne.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, the voice sounds fine. Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here.
We all here.
We ain't Clue. In Jamaica, every day, all day, we hear music play everywhere.
Jamaica be happy.
The neighbor people. Sometimes people ask, why you happy every day? Like you're not supposed to be happy, you know?
Yeah.
Even in the ghetto.
They're not happy.
Even in the ghetto, always happy every day.
Yeah.
But we gonna win because we can dance and we can laugh.
That's right. That's right. I like how the young elder started out that video with that Bob Marley song. The stone that the builder refused. Y'all seen that new young elder jank?
Yeah.
He started out with that Bob song.
Family, with all due respect, my time is limited with you all. I must speak quickly and you all must listen. Now let me explain. I have 4% on my phone, which will not last long. Nowhere, absolutely nowhere to plug it in as of yet. However, I'm looking. If we're blessed, we'll find the plug, and without question, we'll do the plug walk. We'll do the plug walk together with Justice's ass. The way you do the plug walk, you take your hands like this, you put them up, and you put them in an X over here, and then go plug walk, and snap it like. Do the elbows up, and plug walk. Y'all niggas going to overstand in a minute. Because what we're talking about is the net of Tuhuti. Yes, sir. That's right. I'm not just playing the radio, though I may be on one. And word is born B-O-N-D. This is real. You all are about to see. What makes you think I'm coming over there without bearing gifts? I'm coming to give you all something. That's right. And those of you who have eyes to see and ears to hear will understand completely why proper alignment must take place. Because if proper alignment does not occur, you will not hear the frequency ring. If you don't hear frequency ring, you are not properly aligned. The alchemical equation will not work. It will just run a little bit and turn off, which will do absolutely nothing to change nothing in the scheme of things. Are y'all bearing with? Are you understanding me? Overstand it.
Yes,
Sure.
Well,
overstood.
Man, boy, if I got a large story to tell, and you all taking information through the eyes and the ears, what makes you think I don't have an equal amount of things to show you?
Ooh.
Yo, wait, boy, y'all in for a ride. Prepare ye yourselves because each of you have been chosen for having done a great work, having done your part. And continue to, because I'm so proud of you. I said piss, shit, and fart all at the same time. See? That's right. I looked at them brothers, that work your brothers put on YouTube. The brother with the, man, you tell Anthony, I say I love him to the marrow. The nigga took the initiative, man. Ain't nobody had to tell the nigga. The nigga did it. Man, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I've been waiting to see.
I love you too, Chief.
Meaning, I want y'all to know that, loved ones, let me tell you something. I mean, when I tell you, man, I wanted to cry real tears. I wasn't playing. Want to know why? Because I've waited for a long time for our people to take the initiative, take the bull by the horn. That was the sign I was looking for, that let me know that now I can give you all, listen, your inheritance. Which is the alchemy, it's what? Self. Wait till y'all see me, man, please, wait till y'all see it rock. And what I will say is during the battle itself, though, I don't have time to cheat. I'm going to say, get that box, put that shit over there now. Move, nigga. And, yo, just like I do with Baba, let me tell you something. It's going to be, I ain't nobody going to say it's going to be easy, especially when I'm slam dunking this motherfucker. You feel me? Because he's going to fight back now, and the wind going to blow. Going to blow hard, man. Because as I lock up many of his fractals in one place, what do you think his other fractals going to do? Break, wow. And the wind going to blow like a fuck because he's going to be trying to get out that 6-pointer star, put his ass in. And that half a hyperbola, I juke him up against the wall. It ain't going to be, and y'all going to bear witness with your own two what? Eyes. That's what time it is. Not long now, baby. Oh, baby, what you think I'm coming for? You already in. Like Flint, you didn't know? I'm James Bond. You in like Flint. Flint starts the fire, don't it?
Yes, sir.
And we're going to say, burn, baby, burn. Yeah, you motherfucker. You going to fuck with us? Then tear the roof off the motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. That's right. You hear me? Tear the roof off the motherfucker. Who Parliament, swing down. Yeah, all that. And some. Gonna be ringing now. But always know that if indeed any alchemical tool is not properly aligned with the other, you will not hear frequency. That's how you know it won't turn what? On. Nigga, well, let me tell you, when this shit turns on, this motherfucker turn on like this. Ooh, you'll see the whole building start to shake. You hear me? Yes. Yeah, man. See, I mean, always listen now. I need several things, but we'll get those later. Can't talk about that now because I got to get there. I'm bringing several beings that have to come. Well, guess what? They've been chosen. Ready? Without question, first and foremost, my Umi. That no, she will not be, watch this, in the same quarters with me, and there while I'm doing the alchemy. She will not get on my nerves. Because you know how many times I've had to tell her, move out my way so I can be about my father's work? No, I do not give to the mother what I give to the father, because the mother is M-other, right? And when you say another, you spell it A-N, right? What do you think the A-N stands for? Another Anu, who then became known as Zeus. Watch now. We thought they were really going to put something together, you know, the Greek thing, you know, Da Zeus, Hey Zeus, or Zeus, kiss my ass, because that's with Odin and the Apollo theater, right? Apollo, you know, apologize and, you know, all them motherfuckers. Fucked up, homosexuals. Yeah, man, please. In a real way. Sex with small young boys. This is what they wanted to do. And that's what your judges here today is still doing right here now. Why do you think Baba got so pissed off in New Orleans? They invited him to participate in a child molestation, orgy. You understand? And Baba said, stop doing what you're doing now, and walked out. Because you have to keep in mind, he was, listen, under an oath of secrecy. Still, he was a 33-degree free Mason. But they have a problem with me. Want to know why? Because I ain't binded by nobody's oath of secrecy, and I have the freedom of what? Speech. I can say whatever the fuck I want to. And the part that fucks them up is, you know, what I'm saying, they know it's true, and they're like, damn, who sponsored that nigga? They're running around like chickens with their heads chopped off, trying to figure out who sponsored me, thinking I'm one of them, right? Why? So they can kill my sponsor and cause me to shut the fuck up. You feel me? If indeed I had a sponsor. But let me tell you something. What they do, anytime somebody violates their oath, what they then do is murder their sponsor. They would then, check this out, either lock away, so the truth that's being told by the being who violated the oath of secrecy will never be heard, and or either murder that being also. Well, my father's sponsor was a being named Harold, who was, listen, Nikki Love, my cousin Nikki Love, her husband. He sponsored Baba, listen, and asked Nikki to this day, whose name is Odia. That's her name, Odia. Starts with that O, you hear it? You see it? That's a cipher.
Yes,
and there's a circle and the secret in the beginning of this shit. Meaning when she first started out on Blog Talk Radio, when she first started opening her mouth, that's around the time that Harold made Baba his in other words, he sponsored Baba to become a Freemason. You follow that? Well, ask Nikki, how did Harold die? Well, no, Harold was doing just fine, right? And all of a sudden, whoop, whop, bam, he had cancer. And before you can spell it, he was dead and gone. So to know, this is how they kill your ass in that arena. They make it look all natural, wow, but they don't even get charged. How you gonna prove a motherfucker gave you cancer in today's society? Well, you can prove it alchemically, but the proof, as seen by those who you are showing, the people who see it won't understand it no way. But an alchemist will. You follow that?
Yes.
Nobody knew why, the bunny rabbit at Easter. Nobody knew why the eggs had to be colored. Nobody ever took the time to say, well, what the fuck does a rabbit have to do with the resurrection of a Messiah? And bunny rabbits don't lay eggs, motherfucker. Nobody ever took the time to say none of that. As you all participated, watch now, in a gigantic alchemical scheme and plot that was done against you all. Every one of y'all who carried color. But you can see it. Want to know why? Because you all are not an alchemist. You couldn't see it. And that's why every Easter Sunday you put your best shit on. You went to Coney Island, didn't you? With the rest of them motherfuckers. Went down there, and at the time, the Black Spades and the Savage Scales in New York was running wild. That's like, the Jets and the other motherfuckers. What's that movie? That
Warriors.
movie where they had? No, not the Warriors.
The Warriors.
That was one, too, but the one before that. The one before that, this was a fucking musical. The one gang was called the Jets. Those were the white boys.
East Side Story.
Come on.
No.
East
Freak
Side
Lightning.
Story, right? West Side Story, that's the one. West
Side Story, that's the one. Yeah.
Then they came out with Warriors, come out and play.
Okay.
Little bottle, right? Watch now. Click, 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 click. You heard that sound, right? Click, 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 click. Well, this is alchemy, niggas. Y'all didn't know? And Warrior starts with what? The W, right? And then there's the O right there, right? A, right? War. How you spell war anyway? Does anybody know? For real? Because watch this. You don't spell wrong. You don't spell wrong, W-R-O-N-G. You spell it R-O-N-G all day long. But nobody ever took the time, wait a minute. Why he got me putting a W here? Well, the W silent, mother. Well, then why I got to put it there, then shit? If it's silent and ain't speaking, then what the fuck we need it for? Ain't nobody ever had the common sense enough to ask these questions. Just like, here it is, that bunny rabbit. Right now, the chocolate bunny rabbit. But, right? And you open up the colored eggs, and they were chocolate, wasn't they, motherfucker? Right?
Yep.
Or, check this out, no, watch this. dude was trying them white eggs out there, and that motherfucker, yeah, he was, the boiled ones. When you go on your Easter egg, hunt, wasn't it? No, they were colored. Right, because we colored those eggs, didn't we?
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you.
Right.
That's when they were stealing our fertility. First off, Easter, Astor, E and the A is interchangeable. Remember that. Because that's the truth. In the ancient language, the E and the A is interchangeable. And if a person don't think this is real, let me tell you something. Real is my name in case you didn't know. I'll prove it. In this life, my name is Rashua L. Rashua L. Now, let me explain how it moved from being pronounced, listen, Yahshua, listen to Rashua L. Let me explain how. Because the first thing I asked when I was told I would have to suffer and go through everything I'm going through right now was, why what? Me? Why do I got to suffer? Haven't I suffered but enough? I was already beat up. You feel me? This all started by me being pushed to a bathtub with a razor blade in my hand, butterball naked, with a fifth of Hennessy's in my hand. You understand me? Did y'all know that? How many of y'all know that? Well, let me tell you. The Most High give it, the Most High what? I'm about to tell you.
Thank you.
The Most High give it. I told y'all, you remember your grandma would say, go over there and give me a switch off that bush. You walk over there, you snap it up, right? Then you start pulling the leaves off, right? And start swinging them up. You start crying before you get to the porch. Why? Because you know she's going to tear your ass up. Well, the Most High has a switch too, but it ain't a switch on a bush. It's like a switch on the wall. This how it go. I want everybody in this listening audience, listen, to close your eyes. Picture the thing you love the very fucking most. I don't give a damn that don't nobody know. You don't want them to know how much you love this because you love it for real. For real. Now, open your eyes. It's gone. Ain't nothing you can do to bring it back. That's how you get whipped by the Most High, brother. That's a fact. Don't believe me. Take it from somebody who knows, though. You want to know how I know? Because that's how I got my ass whipped. Hear me? In this life. Well, let me explain. I had a beautiful baby boy that was rendered to me while I was in the Atlanta tab on Edgewood Avenue, carrying the name Barakat.
I was it.
Barakat was just a seedling. Yeah. Listen, I ATUN-RE am the full-blown blossom. Don't fool yourself. The same yet different beings. You follow me? One is the lesser truth. One is the greater one. You follow me? One is the incomplete, the other is complete. You follow me? One was just the seedling, and the other one was one was just the seedling, and this one is the full-blown blossom. Headbanger boogie, intact, in place. They ain't going nowhere, and only one of a kind. And anybody who want to say Mark Brady and ATUN-RE are two different beings, and motherfuckers are crazy. You understand me?
Yes.
You can't separate. That's some stupid shit. You understand? That I got, first off, that's some stupid shit. That's like saying Baba's not Yanun. That Baba ain't Dwight York, and Dwight York ain't Yanun, and Yanun ain't Imam Isa, and Imam Isa ain't Dr. York. Man, you motherfuckers are crazy. You can't separate. We are all those and more. Then Baba said he had 19 beings. Did he say that?
Yes, he did.
Well, he producing colors that you all ain't never seen or heard of. While I produce iridescence out of my aura. It just ain't every color of the rainbow, niggas. That's what makes me an elder and makes you all a child of the Most High, and there's a difference. You follow me?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers say, oh, Lord, Abba, I remember that day. Want to sit up and challenge me, niggas. Well, sure, I'm just as much a God as you. I said, oh, are you really? He said, according to 82, verse 6 in the book of Psalms, it said, all the ye are gods and children of the Most High. I said, yeah, but I'm not a child of the Most High, fool. I'm an elder. And there's a difference. And get somewhere and sit down, child, before I slap you. With something you didn't know I could. Like a lightning bolt. Motherfucker. Fuck with me, I'll bring lightning through your window. Now. And as soon as I said that, out the window, heard it. Fuck around. If you want to, ask my mama. And my mama don't have to lie. I was doing alchemy in the living room. I had this motherfucking little pyramid thing, step ladder looking, you know, waterfall, you know. Meditate with, you know, relaxing. You ever go get your back rubbed, and they had them shit in the office? You know which one I'm talking about, don't you?
Yeah.
Come on, niggas. Huh? I'm saying you go, let me get a massage, and you go to massage, they got them little therapeutic waterfalls. You hear nothing but
Yeah.
And that shit
with the stones, a little meditative waterfall.
Look like that little sound good. You're like, damn, I'm relaxing now. I'm glad I spent this money. Now, we all had that little taste of honey, now didn't we?
Yeah.
You know, don't fool yourself. That's what it was, honey. Because it would solve you, it soothes you. In the time in which you needed that shit, that being stressed out as the fuck you was. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But don't tell me you're going to come out feeling better after them ringing you. You cool as a fuck now.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Tell the truth and shame the devil. You killed your ass, didn't it? Right?
Mm-hmm.
It was cool as a fuck. Yeah, it was. As I'm doing it now, I can't stop. That shit feel good to me just saying. Everybody says, yeah. You feel me? Yeah. You know? Right shit. I don't tell me you don't feel that. I know you do. Unless you're dead on your inside, there's something fucking wrong. And if you is, nigga, you ain't one of us. You better give it ourselves because we looking at you. We got our eyebrows raised. We see your ass. Perpetrating the fraud, talking about OSOICE, yeah, I know. They said Assalamu Alaikum a long time ago. The devil did. Yeah, had on his kimono, had on his jalabil. But was right there with us. Assalamu Alaikum, put incense and all over his ass. I tell you what, be forever mindful here. Anytime you're doing something right, it makes you think the devil going to pack up shop and go home, fool. You feel me? He going to strengthen his efforts against fucking you up. You understand?
Right.
So as we rock in the house with them bomb-ass videos on YouTube, yeah, nigga, ooh. I take my hat off to you, ooh. And the new brother. Yeah, the new brother, ooh. Thousands of oohs, nigga. That brother's popping, man. That's right. Ooh. Applause you, nigga. Yeah, ooh. Oh, that's how we gonna carry the devil out of here. That's right, we gonna be fucking him up. Damn right, we're gonna be hating our ass. We tap dance all over this motherfucker like we doing right now. Ooh, they don't like that shit. They don't like that shit, nigga. But I love it. The motherfuckers keep up the good work. Hear me?
Cool.
Now, so, like I'm saying now, come on, because we got to stay with me because I'm running out of juice. Still ain't found a plug.
We right here.
I'm plug walking like a motherfucker. I got 1% left, but ain't found a plug what? Yet. Yeah. I'm already know. I might as well say shout it out now. I'm through with electricity for a while. It be like
shout
that.
Shout it out just in case.
Shit. And I would love to say more. But let me tell y'all something. Here's what it is. It's happening. Okay. Keep up the good work. I want y'all to know this is not a game and this is not a drill. It's the real deal. And man, my name is real. Listen, Rashua El Ra is, listen, my name, the sun, at its highest point, ATUN-RE. Don't fool yourself. Right? Now watch. Shua means anointed being. Someone who has the ability to take some dirty and wipe it clean. So I hold the office of Shua. You see? And you sure better know that I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Now, watch this. Now, so if you take the office out, then it leaves you with L. Right? L. This is a reference to the most what? High. So when you say Rashua El, you're saying the Sun Messiah, the most what? High. You follow me?
Yes.
That's what the name means. The Sun Messiah, the most what? High. You follow that? Okay, are you ready so far? Now. High. Yeah, don't say hello like these nuts, nigga. Shit. Because hell is low and been fucking us up for a long time. You see? When you answer your phone, you say hi or yes, man, help you. to start kicking the devil in the nuts right there. And let everybody you fuck with know the same thing. Don't pick up my phone and say hi no more to nobody. This is my house. My phone, I pay the bill and damage, you're going to do what the fuck I say. That's how you put it, what? Down.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yes.
Now, from this day forward, nobody say hello. Nobody say hello no more.
Hi.
Okay?
Ooh.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yes is a definite positive response. You follow me?
Oh, yes.
But you never say hello. Okay, you with me?
Yes.
Now, again, watch this. Ready? Hua means, oh, he who is. Everybody who says Hua, that's more like a what? That's an exclamation point of who created the Most High. Oh, he who is the creative force. When you say Hua, that's what you're saying. Oh, he who is the creative what? Force. That's not really, I don't know why people utilize it in a greetings type of situation. It's not a...
Chief?
Hello?
No,
Are you there? His phone must have went on.
You say hi. We got a female on the line. What's your name, sister?
His phone.
New.
Yeah.
How many calls we got, Tank?
We got like 30 callers, 30 people on the line. He broke a record.
Yeah, I'm on the line.
Wow. That's power. Shaddah Da.
Yeah. Yeah, his phone must have ran out. He said his phone was short, so
that 1% probably kicked out, yeah.
1% just took a flight. Yeah, took a flight.
Yeah, straight voicemail.
Charge, but I can't say that for him.
He was going in. I see him talking like that on that level. He said, who is the exclamation point describing the Most High himself. Like how he just was putting it. You know, he just was flowing like a river. He probably standing up doing a million things at once, just putting it together. Oh, lesson. This definitely was recorded. It was going live.
No doubt.
Right.
Yep. I heard new voices on the line, the sister on the line. He has new call. You got new callers on the line. Wayne, you there, big bro? Wayne from Virginia. Brother Wayne, you there?
He was here.
Well, who's everybody here? My name is Masuti Ray. I'm Masuti Ray, and
what's going on, big bro?
I'm trying to learn some names. Learn some names, you know.
What's your name again? One more time?
I got to meet Masuti Ray.
Are you your first time calling in?
Ray. Yes, my
Masuti,
first time.
Nice to meet you, brother.
Oh, nice meeting you too, man. I was trying to, that's why I was trying to pick up some names
had
so I can be
to
calling
Chief.
people by their name. You said
Halim?
Yep.
I'm Brother Tank.
Hello?
No, we don't say hello. We say hi. You say, yep.
Yeah, the phone, when you called me, the phone kicked out a while ago.
Okay, Brother Wayne.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, when I say Wayne, the signal dropped because Wayne is a big name now.
Dang it. Good hearing you back.
Bad signal.
Okay, so
Masute Ray.
Yep, that's what we do. Yeah,
say hi.
Yo, Brother Maurice.
What's up?
Brother Maurice.
Maurice?
What's up?
Yeah. All right, and Tank.
All right.
Maurice and Tank.
The new call, welcome. Yep. Maurice, you might give me the new callers a welcome. Welcome those.
Yeah. Masute Ray. You the new caller, the new tone?
Yeah, Masute Ray.
Okay, yeah, greetings, brother.
Offspring.
Yeah.
It means offspring. Yeah. My name means offspring Ray.
Okay.
Spring Array.
Yeah, welcome to the progress call tonight, man. You get,
I appreciate
just
it.
no doubt. All right.
Yeah. Well, if I turn back the clocks, I would have to say that I came into the mission in 1976.
Okay.
Just to let everybody know.
That's the year I was born.
Bushwick Avenue. Right. Ishmael was the teacher at the time, and Yahya. Right, exactly. That's when I came in. Yahya gave me my Shahada back in the day.
Wow.
Right, and I just been hanging in there ever since. Can't go. It's like a magnet. I'm stuck, so I can't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean?
Wow.
I'm with y'all, man. I'm with y'all. I never left. I'm with y'all, man. So
thank you.
That's how it is. I mean, right.
Wow.
Ooh.
That's right.
And y'all community day.
You said
Do you mind sharing a story, brother?
Yeah,
do you mind
no
sharing
doubt.
a story, brother?
Yep.
We would love to hear some stories from Pops back in the day. Some stories.
Well, I was in 33 Lawton. That was one of the bases that we had at that time. 33 Lawton. That's where I was staying on the second floor. And the mosque was across the street. It was gated in. It's like the mosque was gated in, okay, right across the street. And that's before they had the Hall of Knowledge and all that little stuff. That came later. That came like in later in the 80s when they built the Hall of Knowledge. You know what I mean? And then the store. They didn't have that temple adjacent to the store at that time. That was like a lot. You know what I mean? And they had a pizza joint, right there on Hart Street. That was a pizza joint right there. You know what I mean? And I seen Sheikh Dawood, all that stuff. I also seen Sayyid Sadiq El Mahdi. You know what I'm talking about? Right. His cousin from Sudan, when he came through and festivity and stuff like that. Yeah, I was there. Wow. I was there, man.
Wow.
Yeah, I was there. And so I was a 5%er when I first came now. I was a 5%er, and my name was Justice. You know what I'm saying? And so I came down and to the temple and everything, came to the class. First we were reading the books on the outside, and then it was like, well, who is this guy? So let's go down there. Okay, we went down there. It was me, a brother named Supreme, and Supreme, me, and my brother Hakeem, and another brother, I can't think of his name right now, but we all went down there and stuff like that. So I was in the class, right? So now I said, I got a question. And Will said, he said, so what's your question, brother? Go ahead. So I said, can anybody tell me what is the soul? So Ishmael looked at me and said, well, there's only one man that can answer that one. And then that's when Imam used to walk right into the room. And he started breaking it down. He went in on it. Yeah, he went in on it. You know what I mean? And then I was like, and then I started putting one and one together because I was like, wait a minute. Because he was dressed down. He wasn't dressed like with flowing robe and all. You know what I mean? He was like dressed down. I think he had some overalls on. He was painting and stuff, so you see paint on his face and all that. So, yeah, he started dropping it and stuff like that. So I started putting one and one together because I'm looking at the book, seeing this guy with the staff and the flowing robe looking like Jesus. So I was like, wait a minute, that's the guy that's teaching right now. You know what I mean? Wow. So I put it together. Wow. But yeah, that's my first time right there, man. I was like 17 at the time. I was 17 years old. So, eventually I got my application, right? Okay, now let me tell you something that happened. I got my application, right? So at the time I was like, man, I ain't got no job, and I need to get these passport pictures. You remember that, right? Some of y'all remember that we had to get passport pictures. No. So I had to get my passport pictures, and it cost like $7 at this place on Bushwick Avenue. Not Bushwick, Broadway. It was on Broadway, right? So I was walking up Eastern Parkway towards Utica Avenue. So I said, man, I made a prayer to the Most High. I said, if you could just give me this money, I'm telling you, if I get that money, I'm going straight and move in. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get my passport pictures and move right in. And the voice said, look down. Voice said, look down. I looked down, and it was a roll of money on the floor, on the ground. You know what I'm saying? So I picked it up. Now check this out. I picked it up, and I counted it. Remember, I told you I need $7. I counted it was in ones. It was exactly $7. Yeah, it was exactly $7. So then I did what I had to say. You know, whatever I said, I went and did it. I went and got the passport pictures and moved in. Yeah. That's my experience. That was my experience. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And I just been there ever since, man, all through the different schools and stuff, you know. Nubian Islamic Hebrew, that was another stage. We was an Ansarullah community. Yeah, Yuhaladina Amanukunu Ansarullah, you know what I mean? Holy Quran 14, what's that? 114, I can't remember now. It's been a long time since I said that. Yeah, Yuhaladina Amanukunu Ansarullah. Yeah. 6114, there you go. It's back. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, I came in and everything, man. And so we went through all the different schools and stuff, man. And I was you ever heard of SGL, right? SGL, you know what that is?
No, I do not.
Sons of the Green Light.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
SGL. Yeah, and I came in to that particular order in 1987. Okay, when I was brought into that order, when I was accepted into the Sufi order, and then from there, of course, the AMOM, and then from there, of course, you know, the ancient Egyptian order, and that's where I got my name, ATUN-RE.
AEO.
Right. AEO, the ancient Egyptian order. Yeah. And that's why I got the name ATUN-RE by the master teacher. Yeah, he gave me that name.
You got a quick green light.
Yeah, Sons of the Green Light. Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah, you said you joined in 1976 and you were 17?
I was 17 at the time. Yeah.
I was born. That's a tough.
That time me at 2. At that time me at 2.
Peace, Elder. May I
No doubt.
How was
And I learned
I didn't hear
walk.
You. What was your question?
Time in the same journey one time me at 2.
May I ask how old are you?
No.
Oh, right now I'm 60. 60.
All right, peace.
I'm 60 years old.
That's what's up. Peace. Thank you. Towel.
I have a question. This thing. I got a
question. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Can you share some pops experiences? Like, you see him do anything magical, you know, or like something that was like, whoa, you know? You see him do anything special?
Oh, well, let me tell you. I'll tell you what something that Pop did. Okay. Now, at this time, I was out the community, okay, and that was in 1987 at this time, and I was at my mother's house, and she lived on 152 Tapscott Street, right? So I was dwelling like in the middle. I had the middle room, okay, and I got up to make fajr. So you know how we make wudu and all that, you know, back in the day. So I make my wudu, and then I prepare myself to make salat. So then I go into the room to make salat, and I did I did the prayer and everything, you know what I'm saying? And then you know how at the end you salam the angels. You say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Right? Salam and the angels. And then after that I did the thick, you know, the 99 attributes. Okay. After I got to the end of the 99 attributes, that's when I decided, you know, let me just sit here and just meditate. You know what I mean? So I started meditating. So all of a sudden, I heard the sound. And when I heard that sound, it was like I couldn't move or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I was like in a trance or something, and I heard that tone, I heard that. So when I was hearing that tone, I was like, okay, what happened here? You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't expecting, anything to happen. I was just, relaxing. I want to chill, I want to meditate. But that kicked in. And then after that kicked in, right, something said relax. And then it went up another octave. It went, it went up an octave. So when it went up an octave, I started hearing, that's what I was hearing. Like something, like a transmission was coming in, but it was not on the frequency. It was off a little bit, like white noise. You know what I'm talking about? Like a radio, you know what I'm saying? Like it's clashing between, it's not really on the station, so you don't exactly hear. Exactly. So that's how it was. Right. So then it went up another octave. When it went up another octave, it was on key. And when it was on key, I heard the transmission. And this is what I heard. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. This is what I was hearing. So I was like, and guess who it was? It was Doc. It was Doc. Okay? It was the master teacher. So he went through the whole Fatiha, and when he finished that surah, then they went into other surahs, other portions of the Quran, right? But I'm hearing Om, it was like, okay. And then when I was hearing all that, I felt my seats, my light, the energy seats, it started to pick up pace, vibrate higher and faster and faster and faster. And as that was happening, I started feeling a whirlwind around me, move around me. You know how you hear that, like that hoofing sound? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking, like something whipping around? This is what I was hearing. Okay? So then I felt like, you know what I'm saying, after I got so high in vibration, I felt like I was going to get pulled apart. Like every atom in my body was going to split. Okay? And when I got to that point, I was like, okay, this is beautiful, but I don't think I'm ready for this. You know what I'm saying? So then a voice said, relax. So when I relaxed, it all came down. That's one of my experiences that I had with Doc, with the teacher. Now, what happened was, after that, I told my brother about all that, and, I shared that with him. Of course, you're not going to share that with too many people, right? So anyway, so one day they was having class, and people was asking about their spiritual experiences, right? So that's when my brother.
Are you there, Elder?
His call drop out. When we hit mute.
May 1st.
Thanks for asking him to tell those stories, Tank. I hope he can get back on and finish.
I didn't get what he was saying. Like you said,
What's that now?
He went in.
Yeah, when he was in meditation, he heard the tones in the meditation.
Within his meditation, he seen.
Yeah, then.
Okay.
Well, bad.
I know he's saying he heard. Man. Okay, boom. All right.
Yeah.
All right, good to hear you back, Elder. My two.
Yeah. All right. So what happened was from there is that so I went up to the front of the class and I asked about that experience I had. So Doc said, before I can explain the experience to Doc said, hold up, and told me my experience in the class. He told me what I went through. Okay? So, my jaw dropped. Wow, he knows, he knows. Right? So then he told me why I experienced all that. He said that was the elders came to you. He told me that was the elders, and he said that was your calling. That's what he told me.
Wow.
Good thanks.
Okay, and that was in 1987. I'm the guy that was on the tape that asked the question about the 1,000 years. Remember that tape? 1,000-year rapture.
I remember that tape.
Right.
Yeah.
That's me on that tape. I'm the one that asked the question. That was in 1987 when I asked that question.
There you man.
Yeah. So I know it's real. You know, I know Doc is who he is. You know what I mean? When you have that actual experience with different things, you know. Nobody can take that away. Once you know, you know.
That's correct.
Right.
That's correct.
You know? So right now, anybody can say anything to me, and I'm like, but yeah, I hear you, but I had the experience, so there's nothing you can really tell me. You know, you can't tell me he ain't who he is. Like, you know what I mean? You're right. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I experienced that. Yeah. I was in New York, and then I was in Philly, Mars, and then I was also, the guy mentioned, ATUN-RE mentioned Edgewood Avenue, Atlanta. I was there, too. I was there, too. I was in Edgewood. Yeah. My brother Aleem, he was in charge of that, the Mars on Edgewood. His name was Aleem. Yeah. Ask that brother, ATUN-RE. You know, that brother was named Aleem. Oh yeah, and I was there.
You was up 52nd Street, Philly.
52nd Street? Yeah, I used to live on 52nd and Thompson. Yeah. Yep. And the brother named, in fact, his son became. His name was Aleem too. In fact, the brother I'm getting ready to mention, his son became Music. You know, the singer Music. Right, that's his son. Right.
They be humming too.
Exactly. I used to walk his son to school because we escorted the children. One was in the front, the other person was in the back, and all the children. We walked them. We stopped the cars, and so we can get the children across the street. We walked them all the way to school every day. Yeah. Yep. So I was there, and I had experiences while I was there too. Many different experiences right there. So I don't know. Did you ever have anybody here had any experiences? I mean, I shared mine. Don't be shy. Tell the truth.
Pop on that one.
It's a can of worms. They don't all want to come out at once.
Yeah. You see, I tell people because I know I went through it. They can think what they want to think. They can't take that away from me though, because I know if they don't know, I still know. Right? Yeah. Yeah.
I know one thing that said one year, I think it was maybe 2002, 2001 maybe. Just one night we were just playing the drums, and one particular night they just played the drums like to 7 o'clock in the morning until the sun comes up. And I swear I had some kind of transformation happen because I was playing the drums. It was like something had came inside you and like activated you. Because everybody was just dancing every time. It was good energy. Everybody just is dancing like from 12 o'clock at night to 7 o'clock in the morning, non-stop. Everybody just dancing. This huge drum that was there, this big old drum. You go up there and beat it.
Yeah, I was there. I was there. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that was a wonderful experience. And I think
Keepers of the night.
He he wasn't there. I think that was the year that they took him. That was the year they took him. That was kind of sad.
2002.
I think that was 2002. Yep. Everybody was kind of down a little bit because of the whole what had went down. They got him like right before Zayas. It was like the weekend before or something. It was like thousands of people expected to come. Like thousands. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, they snatched him up before he can touch those beings that he came to touch. Yeah.
I got a question for you, Elder. What school were you in when you had that experience?
I was in the Ansar at the time.
Ansar, okay. But the Ansar and the Sons of the Green Light, they were concurrent, right? That was still during the Ansar days, right?
That's a mystical order for that. Yeah, that was a mystical order for the Ansar. The school of the Ansar.
Had you started that school?
Islam and Hebrew. Okay. Huh?
Had you started the Okay. All right. That was a beautiful story. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you. That was especially the parts about the tones that you were hearing and being walked up. I
didn't even know what it was at the time. There was no books out on it. So I didn't know what was happening to me.
Wow. So Doc had to introduce the that's how you can go on YouTube and you can listen to the recording. So that was wow.
That was not out at the time. There was no tape out. It was none of that. So I didn't know what to think. I just knew I wasn't scared, but then I was at certain times. During that experience.
What's going on?
What I mean?
Right.
I'm like, whoa, what's this? You know what I mean? So I was like a little startled, like, you know what I mean? So, but when I had the voice inside saying, it's like speaking, it sounded like it was speaking through me and from me at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Because when you lock into that tone, it's like you become like a tuning fork. You know what I mean? You're resonating, to the sound, to the beat, to the frequency. Your body's giving off that same tone. So it feels like, even while they were chanting, it felt like I felt them. It sounded like the chant was through me and from me at the same time. I can feel it. I feel it in every atom of my body, every cell. Yeah. It's no words to describe that, man. I mean, I'm doing about, I can only do my best to put words together to describe what that felt like.
You did an excellent job painting that picture.
Yeah.
I was following you on a mental level.
Yeah, I know a little bit about music, so that kind of helped because I knew it was changing octaves. Go ahead.
No, right. I was just gonna ask, you ever visit the land, and if so, can you tell us about any stories of the land, Tamaray, the pyramids, and all of that?
Man, I went there for the procession, Osirian processions and stuff like that. I was there for that. But I think I missed the last one before he got taken. I wasn't there for that. But
how was the Osirian procession?
Man, it was beautiful. It was just a lot of festivities going on. People selling books. They was selling garb. You know what I mean? It was food. You know what I mean? It was I even just seen Jimmy Cliff perform on stage. I was there to see that too. You know Jimmy Cliff?
Yeah, the reggae artist.
Nah.
Yeah, Brother Wayne and I were just talking about Jimmy Cliff earlier.
Right. Also the another artist too, man. Can't think of it. He the one that says he sings "On the Wings of Love." That guy. You know what I'm saying?
Jeffrey.
What's that, Jeffrey? Not Jeffrey. The other dude, I can't think of I can't think of his name, but he was on the land. He sung on the land. I was there for that too. So it was just a beautiful experience, man. I mean, it was nothing like you on your own land. You on your own land. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You could scream to the top of your lungs, hey, and this is yours. You know what I mean?
Can you describe?
Nobody had to worry about their kids or nothing. If their kids was roaming, nobody even thinking about it. They just knew their kids was all right. You know what I'm saying? The only time you see the kids is when they was hungry. I'm hungry, and then you see them. Can you feed my friend too? You know, they got friends now. You know, I got friends. Yeah,
that's funny.
So it was just beautiful, man. It was beautiful, and that's just.
Were you gonna ask another? I'm sorry.
You know?
Go ahead. Were you gonna ask another question, Tree? Were you going to ask another question, Tree?
I was going to ask, did people live on the land, and what was, like, the inside of the pyramids and all that? Like, what was that like?
Well, actually, I never went inside, but I did. I had my book going on the outside of it. You know, everybody had their book in their hand, the Maharaj book that he put out. And, you know, I bought it for the first time, so I don't know none of this stuff by heart. So, you know, you kind of like hold it in your hand and you make a little, every time you get to a corner, you make a recitation from the book. You know, it directs you through. You know, you pass through this like this water sprout. You know what I mean? Before you go into the first entrance. You know what I mean? And the labyrinth. You know, before you enter that, they had like a water sprout. And you pass through that so that if you have any debris on you, you know what I'm saying, it's like a kind of like a cleansing thing. And then you go in, and then you start, you know, doing it, you know, following the book, you know, telling you, you know, at this corner say this and at that corner. And you hear the constant coming from the pyramid. You know what I mean? You know. And that was a beautiful experience, man. It's like uplifting, you know, you felt like light on your feet. You know? You felt like you could talk so fast and like, you know, it's like all your energies was like up. You know? That's how I felt. I felt lifted up. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No doubt.
So that's a beautiful experience. And he had all kind of sites on there, you know. The transformation site. We did a stone ceremony. That was, you know, where you pick a stone out of a bag or something like that, and if you picked a white stone, that represent that, you know, life is going to be, for this year, it's going to be chaotic. But if you pick the black stone, that mean everything was going to be good for you. You know, it was a lot of different things. Yeah. Yeah, I remember all that kind of stuff. It was nice. And then I was down there for the when they gave us our tones. Was you there for the tones ceremony? Yeah, the tone ceremony. I was there for that too.
I went to a tone ceremony down in South Carolina.
Right,
that was
that's what I'm talking about. Your master.
Yeah. I definitely. Yeah, your master. Yeah, me and my brother. Me, my brother, my homeboy, well, my other brother, Al, yeah, we was all there. Mm-hmm. The whole tent city, I was telling people about that. Yeah. All right, there, peace.
Maybe they were burning that fire. Maybe they were burning the fire. We was all standing chanting around the fire.
Yeah, we was chanting around the fire, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, there was a big vortex. There was a big vortex in the sky. It was supposed to rain. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The sister was on stage. She gave us all our tones or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. She had us humming the for a moment of time. Then we took the sacred path, and we sat down in a big ass circle, and we was chanting in the forest. Yo, son, when I tell you nature shout back, we was chanting in this forest, my joint, and it was echoing the whole joint, son. Like the whole joint was echoing and vibrating as everybody chanted. Yo, it was wild, yo, real shit, yo.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, it definitely was. I was telling my
tone was C, middle C. I'm middle C. That's my tone. Middle C.
I think I was middle C too, if I'm not mistaken. But I was telling people when we get back.
Octave. You have a different octave in your voice, so you probably middle C on a different on a different octave.
You got the
Yeah, on a lower, maybe like a baritone or something. I'm hearing the baritone come out of you.
I don't remember, but I do remember this though. My body was sore as anything when we got back. I was telling everybody, it was simple walking or whatever like that, but my body was dumb sore. Like my legs absorbed all that energy. It was crazy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because if you listen to my voice, my tone, I'm a higher pitch. You hear you can hear that higher pitch. It's more pitchy.
I hear it.
Right.
Yeah. Right. So I'm middle C, but I'm a higher octave. I'm like what they call second tenor.
Right. Now I don't think I was in the tenor though.
Huh?
I don't remember. I said I don't think I was in the tenor, but I don't remember.
No, you baritone. I can hear it. I can hear you talking.
Yeah, it's
you
like a baritone to me.
I hear that baritone coming out of you. Yeah.
Copy that.
Yeah. And you're supposed to chant in the tone that is your tone. Because we came in on that tone. When the heavens lined up, and all the energy shot down upon your birth. And that vortex opened up and you came through, that was the tone that was resonating. Okay? At the time you was passing through that vortex. And you came here. And you incarnated. You know what I'm saying? So that's your tone.
Yeah.
That's your tone. That means that when you do the chant, you got to do the chant in your tone to align your body to your tone. That's how it's supposed to go.
So my wouldn't sound like it would be in a different tone. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, see? You baritone. All of that, I hear you. You baritone.
Okay.
You in the baritone, but I don't know what key. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know
That's
if you C. I don't know if you C, D. You could be A. You could be F or C.
No, brother Maurice, they say the pentagram.
Yeah, you can hear it. You can hear it, man. Big time. If I had a group, you be the bass. You be doing the baritone stuff. If I put a group together, you'd be doing the baritone stuff, the bottoms. Yeah, you do that with no problem. Yeah.
I didn't know that until you said that about the arm.
Yeah.
You mind if I ask you another question?
Yeah.
With the topic was tonight we is dealing with galactical issues. Any experiences on that level with beings, sometimes brothers or crafts, brothers share experiences that they've had along those lines.
Yeah, I had that too. Yeah. Being came to me. I was in Coney Island at the time, and I was in the Ocean Towers, and I, how you go try to go to sleep, but then you go in between. You don't quite make it to sleep. You go in between. It's like you go into this trance. So I can't move. I'm like, oh boy, here we go again, because this is not the first time I ever felt that. You know what I mean? So I'm like, again. So then this being came to me, and he says to me, oh, you want to travel to heavens? And he took me out my body. And then I just felt myself going through, but I couldn't see nothing. I kept trying to dilate, like my eyes, like trying to adjust, and it would not adjust. It was just black. But I could feel myself moving because my stomach was quivering. You know how you feel that, like, say like you're on one of those Coney Island ride, like a cyclone, and you going down real fast. You know how you get that feeling in your stomach, like, whoa. That's what I was feeling. You know what I'm saying? And I could feel the pressure moving real fast. And so I was traveling with this being, okay? So when he came back and he put me back in my body, so then I was back in my body, and then he said, I'll be with you, and went in me. That's an experience that I had.
Yeah, it is.
Inside me. He said, I'll be with you. He said, you're doing good, and then went inside me. And I'll be with you. And then he went inside me. Crazy, right? That's what happened. You know, that's one experience I had.
And it was fire right there, bro.
No doubt.
Yeah, it's real. It happened. Okay, so one time, well, I ain't gonna tell you about that one. I ain't gonna do that one. It's a little bit too much. But yeah, that happened to me in Ocean
Let
Tower.
it out, man.
Huh?
I said, let it out, man. I said, let it out, man.
Well, okay.
I'm enjoying, you know, what you're sharing with us, and thank you, you know, learning a lot.
Okay, one time they took me up, right? Took me up out my body, and I was laying on this sofa. So I'm like laying here, I'm looking around. I'm like, what is this? So I'm like, it was like nobody around. So I'm like, so I just asked the question. I said, man, I got to ask. I said, don't just have me here like this. Like, tell me something, right? And that's when the being spoke to me. So he says to me, you're one of the advocates in order to set the record straight. You may not, he said, you may not, how you say, I will reveal myself unto you mentally, and we will go forward. That's what he told me. Okay. Next thing you know, I was back in my body. See, I left my body too. That you know, I had experience doing that. When I was in Coatesville, in Pennsylvania, Coatesville, okay, me and my wife, you know, that's when we was doing the Sufi stuff too. You know what I mean? And my brother-in-law, you know, it's like we asked, he wanted to come down to Coatesville because he was messing up in New York real bad, so he was trying to get away from that and start over. So he asked us, could he come down and, you know, reside with us until he can get a job and get his own place. So we said, okay, that's cool, man, you can do that. All right. So now, but he was still young and he wants to hang out all night, go to the clubs, party, mess with the females. So I told him, look, man, you know I got to sleep. I can't be up all hours of the night letting you in. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to get my sleep because I got to go to work. Right. So he said, all right, man, all right. But one particular night, he's doing it again. So he comes and he knocks on the door, boom, 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 boom. So I'm like, oh, man, here he is. His name is Bernard. So I got up, went to the door, and when I went to turn the knob, you know, to reach for it, I didn't have a hand. So I'm like, oh shoot! I'm like, and I turned around, I saw myself laying in the bed. So I'm like, oh shoot! I'm still in the bed. So I went down. I went in the bed, laid down in my body, and got up and let him in.
Wow.
Okay, so that was another experience I had. So I know what it's like to lead a body. You know what I'm saying? I've done that. Okay. Yeah. You ever wonder why they call the alpha state, and then when you wake up, that's beta? Why is that? Why they call the wavelength, the sleep state? Yeah. Why they call it the alpha when you're sleeping, and when you wake up, that's beta? Because beta is the second letter, right? And
lower stage and higher stage.
Ah, gotcha. I see what you're saying. Yeah, no doubt. That's our first state.
Right. If you hear, no doubt. And you're supposed to be here, and this is supposed to be number one to you.
The main thing. Yeah, the main get down. Right. I never. Wow. Yeah.
But that's the alpha now.
Yeah.
But the alpha is like the alpha state is when you partially awoke and partially sleep. That's the alpha.
In between. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
And when you go the theta, you sleep. Or what's the next letter? Delta or Theta? Theta. Which one?
Alpha, Beta, Delta. I think it's Delta.
Delta, right? So now.
Okay.
Delta. Is it Delta? No, Delta is 4. That's right. So it's actually Theta. I think it's Theta. Right? And that's sleep.
Beta.
And Delta is sound sleep. Look it up. You don't have to believe me. You can check this out. Okay?
Gotcha.
So actually Alpha is when you in between states. Like you partially awoke and partially sleep, and that's where you experience what they call sleep paralysis.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? That's the alpha state.
Right.
And a lot of people that are, study spiritualism and meditation, they tell you that that's what they're trying to achieve, the alpha state. You follow what I'm saying? Okay.
Yes.
But it's called alpha. Now, Doc taught us, this is what he taught us. He said, how he taught us? He said, he called it what? He says the first, right? And that was the spiritual world. He says El Dunya, and that's the physical world. And then he said El Akhri, the last. That's when you return. But notice he said the first was what? The spiritual. What's the second? El Dunya, being right here. And they do the same thing when they tell you alpha. They say alpha, then beta. That's the same thing. Alpha, then beta. See,
first, right.
They got you thinking. They got you thinking in reverse in your mind. Because how you think in your mind is I'm solid, liquids, and gas. It's not that way. It's really I'm gas, liquid, and solid. You came here. You gas, liquid, and solid. You know what I'm saying? Not the other way around. The reason why they got you thinking that way, so you'll think yourself as a physical person first. I'm physical. I'm trying to become spiritual. That don't make no sense.
Spiritual experiences, right?
Yeah, come on. Exactly. I'm a spiritual being having a what? Spiritual experience. Physical experience. I'm a spiritual being having a physical experience. That's what you really are.
Right.
So it's really gas, liquid, and solid. See what I'm saying? That's what it is. Right. And that's why you don't think correct, because they already got you thinking incorrect. So when you look at that, you don't really see what you see. You see what they're telling you. You know what I mean? In your mind. Because they program your mind. You know what I'm saying? This like if I was to go A, what would you say?
B.
B. See? Automatically. If I say up, what do you say?
Down.
See what I'm saying? You program.
Right.
I say in what? If I say man, what do you say? See what I'm saying? If I say man, what do you say? See? It's programmed. See, so that's the first thought that you're going to have. So when you read something, right, all of that's intercepted by the spell. You get what I'm saying? Enough. You read it, and it's already intercepted by the spell. Because your subconscious mind is working on exactly.
All right, he's sounding powerful.
You mind if I say something?
Go ahead.
First of all, I'd like to say greetings to you, and man, I appreciate hearing your voice on the line, man. This is Shaddah Brave, Shaddah Da Family. Sorry, I'm all extra late on the call, but I hear exactly what he's saying. We discuss it a lot. We do. We discuss it. We talk about this topic a lot. So, we be having to break that crap down too, man. And we know our brains was hacked. We know that when they gave us the English language and they put us in their schools, we were being taught by other than ourselves and kind. So therefore, just like you could take an animal out of the wild and domesticate it, and that animal begins to believe it's part of your family and believes it's you, when really it's not you. When you release it back out to the wild and to its real family, he's a stranger there now. So he has to get reacclimated to nature again. And we're at that point in time. That's all I wanted to say. I wanted to add that, just that we're with you on that. I know exactly what you mean, my brother.
Yeah, you can't think without their mind first. It's like you got to get rid of their mind before you can think clearly to your own thoughts.
So you say the information or
Yeah, it's all been preempted by their program.
The spell. It comes in contact with the spell first.
Brother Reese, if you hear something in Spanish, don't you hear it in English in your mind, or you're trying to interpret it in English?
Yeah, you have to translate it, go through.
So somebody hijacked your thought process. They gave you a vibration already. It's off your own. So therefore, if somebody says, hola, mi hermano, I'm like, what is that in English? What did he say? Hi, my brother.
Right. Hello,
you see what I'm saying? Yeah. Right. Or we don't say hello because we don't want to be low anymore, do we?
That's right. No, we do not.
That's right. And Chief said we're gonna say hi. So
you already start
we
kicking
stay
in
up.
the nuts when you
stay
do that.
up.
That's right. That's right.
That's all. I just wanted to go in on that with y'all, man. I love this topic. Y'all go ahead, dog.
No doubt.
Hey, let me tell you, I appreciate you coming in, introducing yourself and everything. Man, I appreciate this, and I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna show my appreciation by coming back to this forum, and so I can hear some more.
And we love you, and we want to make sure we, you keep our love in your heart for us, man, and keep coming back.
Yes, sir.
You sound like
You're there already. You're there. I got you in my heart right now, buddy.
Yeah, I heard something about an experience on the land. I wanted to tell everybody. I had a little experience on the land, man, back in 2000 myself, but only a few of the brothers be knowing about it. I went inside that black pyramid, the Black Mirror.
Okay.
I bought my tablets in there. They had it set up as a bookstore at the time, so I don't know what else they use it for, but I seen several sections in there. And when we went in, that's where I bought my tablets. I bought a few things, some deodorant, some other things out there, some CDs, and it was set up nice. Right. But and then we went to class later on that night, and I seen Baba walk back and forth and pace, and we was off in like some room, man, where we wasn't even in the main room he was in. We could hear his voice, and then every now and then I seen him walk past the room. And me and my homeboy was standing up because when we were sitting down, the women came in, and when the women came in, the men had to get up and let the ladies sit down. You weren't allowed to sit down in the seat and have a woman on her feet. So I had to get up after about an hour or so in. And I'm telling you, he talked for so long, straight through, that niggas was dozing off on their feet. I was one of them. To one of the brothers that we came with, because I drove all the way down there I visited the land twice. I went for one event one time, and one time we just went to see the land and go to class and stuff. And I got plenty of pictures. I can't wait to find them so I can post them so y'all can see. You know what I mean? Those who haven't had a chance to go down and experience that vibration. But that vibration down there is so positive. It's just like what you said. Your children can run around and frolic. I seen children running around, bro. You didn't even know they had parents. And then not only that, it was all kinds of cultures there too, all types of people. It wasn't just Nubians around. I seen white folks, I seen Asian people, Mexicans. I was like, yeah, everybody around here, they feel it. They know what it is. Positive energy was everywhere. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Even the monks from the Himalayas, they came to. Mm-hmm.
That's right. They had camels out there with a daggone camel. It was set up like an amusement park that day, but the other day it was more set up structured like the community and class and stuff. So I had two different experiences down there, and I loved it. You know what I mean? I loved it. It was one of them things where you cry when you got to leave. You don't want to leave. Especially when you know what your job is.
I was with a female, right? And we was best friends, right? And we came together, and she has a daycare, so we brought the kids with us to experience the land. Yeah. And the kids, when they were leaving, they said, "I don't want to go. I got friends."
You feel me? I made a connection here. You know what I mean? You feel they children feel that divinity. They don't want to go nowhere.
The guy was, he had real tears. He had real tears.
Yeah.
I got friends.
Real talk. I made some friends while I was here. That's sad. And children don't have all that discrimination in their heart. until they learn it through the behaviors and actions of watching the parents and the aunts and uncles and the other elders in the family, and then they learn from school and all the other surroundings out there in public. So home training is called home training for a reason. You can save the children as long as we have home training first. We send them out there. We set them up right first before we send them out there. Because, like you say, big brother, we come into the world upside down. Then they turn your ass around where you're not even facing your mama. The white light is bright, and that's blinding you and making you forget what just happened. All these foreign hands is handling you. They probing you. They take your baby from you off into a room you can't come into. And then just make you stand outside of the window, and you got your homeboys going, look, that's my boy right there, the third one in the fifth row. I'm like, what is this, a factory? It's supposed to be in the, in the room. Like I told Ray said, he's supposed to be in the dark room with the mama. He's supposed to come in with a little dim light. He's supposed to bring them into peace. Not chaos, and they brought us all in to chaos.
Yep.
All in.
Yeah, halogen lights they put in your face.
Right. What the Mogwai say on Gremlin? The Mogwai say on Gremlin, bright light, bright light. And what happens after 12? They turn into fucking monsters. And you see niggas, they got all kinds of wrong types of light on us all day, every day. Extra low frequencies, and then as soon as the nighttime come, the freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. Freaks come out. We knew what the fuck we were singing about in the 80s and the 70s and the 60s with the music. The music was telling us everything that was going on, just like the movies do. But the movies is Lucifer's way of telling you in a deceitful manner. The music has a different vibe to it, but then he gained control of the music world.
Yeah, he changed all that.
He handed it over.
Every 10 years, he changed it.
Yeah. How many people really do believe Robert Johnson sold his soul to the devil? Or do you really think that brother just went and practiced and got his shit together and studied sound, came back, added another string to the guitar, and blew them niggas' socks off when he came back to the juke joint? He had long fingers. He was able to play tunes on strings that the average man's hands couldn't reach, just like Jimi Hendrix. That 9-inch spread from the pinky to the thumb.
I was just thinking about him. I was just thinking about Jimi Hendrix, and you just pulled it right out.
They hear sound. I'm in the mind, Mel Elder. I'm definitely gonna be on your frequency. I tap into the radio station you on, and then I vibe with you. Yes, sir. You gave it to me actually, and it came out of my mouth.
Exactly, because I thought about him when you was mentioning about the jukebox, because see, Jimi Hendrix is my cousin.
Wow,
that's my cousin.
Amazing, and I love his whole catalog. So I studied Jimi Hendrix,
right?
But and I know, go ahead.
The Hendrix is part of my family tree.
That's right. Hey, that's bro. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to talk to you.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? And great. You look at how black people hear sounds, and we hear sounds on a level Caucasians cannot hear it on, which is why we're able to create the music we create when we create music. And we got to get back into the point of creating new music and not music that everybody else is going, man, what is that? Get that out of here. That's stopping somebody's creative force of will. You don't do that. You don't tell somebody, hey, man, you suck ass. Nah, man. Hey, listen, here, you're going the right way. Let me build you up. Let me show you how to do this a certain way so you can see it from two perspectives and not just one now.
Right.
Now you add my perspective to your perspective. You take what you want from it and build your own character. And we all do that. Each one teach one, right? We all do that.
That's right.
Every day.
And I mean, the more this becomes prevalent back in the black community again, then you're gonna see a drastic change in the respect again with the youth and how they look at us now. Because nowadays you liable to tell a young man to pull his pants up because don't nobody want to see what color drawers he got on, and he'll get mad at you for that. It's hard to come at somebody soft and humble and coddle them, you know. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I ain't got to be the only one talking. Go ahead.
No, you good. You know the power is there. You have, you know, each one of us. It's like, okay, I'd be like, where's their piece? And somebody say, I got it. So everybody got a piece. You know what I mean? Everybody got a piece to offer. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
It don't always got to come from you, but it'll definitely come by way of somebody among us.
Exactly.
We all got it. Because we all in all, right? That's it.
That's right.
We are one mind. We all share an immense reservoir, all living things.
Monumental.
We all sharing. Exactly. You know what I mean?
Monumental.
So even though you never heard my voice, I always been there. If you take me out of the all, right. If you took me out of the all, it can't be all. So and guess what? Where would you put me? Where would you put me?
Right. You ain't had nowhere to put you.
Right. So I'm y'all. I'm you. You me. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why we don't have no hate.
Learning how great it is.
That level, there's no more hate. There's no more hate for one another when you get at that level. You can't hate.
That's
How
right.
can you hate? That's you. Right.
That's right.
It's like you're the all as you. I'm the all as me. Because the all is in all. Yeah.
That's exactly. As Chief would tell us, the all had to find out how great it was by going within itself, because as long as it was there alone, how would it know how great it was or what it is? It had to go within to find out, and then it's forever expanded in consciousness and awareness of itself. And we play a major role as little grains of sand on the beach.
Mm-hmm. The question is, what would it have found out that it didn't already know?
That it was great, or that it wasn't great, or something, something that it probably needed to learn. Because everything on the outside it probably was aware of.
Listen, even the word great is in the all.
Right. Right. All words are made up.
Right. That's why we say nothing is created, it's grown, because it's already there.
Right.
Okay? So the creation is to bring something from nothing. That doesn't exist. Because if all is all, then that means it's already there. It's already there. Everything is already there. So it's what's really happening is when you see a manifestation or an outgrowth, is an outgrowth or manifestation of that which already exists. So it's really growth. It's not, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's really growth.
That's right. That's right. Growth and expansion.
It's like
I was saying, like a ripple in the water that expands outward.
Right. Right. Exactly. That's when you merge back. When you merge back with the all, and you expand into infinitum. You ever seen the movie Lucy?
No doubt. No doubt. Computer.
Okay.
No doubt.
Remember when she turned black, right?
Into straight melanin, yeah.
She turned into dark matter, right? When she turned into that dark matter, right? And that dark energy. And then they say, well, and the guy asked the question. He said, where are you? She said, everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the movie Transcendent?
Right.
With Johnny Depp, Transcendent? When he went into the the computer world as he was controlling nanites, and he made himself nanites. This dude ended up everywhere at the end of the movie. He ended up in the atmosphere as the nanites, and the nanites, everything that they touched, they repaired. But it was a form of artificial intelligence, though. So I didn't like how the movie was really directing people to kind of embrace the artificial. I didn't like that. Right, but that's the same type of concept twisted around.
There's another movie too called Powder. Remember Powder?
Oh man, how could I forget? I watched Powder when I was young.
Exactly. It was the same thing. When he went back into the air, he went everywhere.
Yeah. Is that electricity? He became one with that electricity when he was running in the field with his arms open.
Well, he was afraid. Exactly. That's what he was afraid of. He was really afraid of himself. He just didn't realize it. But once he got to that mental
Right.
level, he realized, where he realized he's everything. Then he was willing. Then he was willing to go back.
Yep. And remember when his mom was pregnant, she was the one guy. I think she got struck by lightning. That was him then.
Exactly. And he didn't have no hair on his body. He had no eyebrows. He had nothing. No hair on his body.
And all he did was study in the basement in the dark.
Right.
Studying in the dark because he couldn't be around no solar light.
Right. He didn't need hair. You know why he didn't need? Did you know why he didn't need hair?
His frequency is too high. The electricity wouldn't allow no hair to grow on his body.
Exactly. When we dropped in degrees, then we start growing hair because we needed that to pull the energy to us because we weakened. Our energy, depreciated. Yeah, so we needed hair. But if you look at the Pathites, pre-dynastic, they didn't have no hair on their bodies.
Right.
They used to wear, right, exactly.
You hear the static popping when you comb your hair?
Right.
I know if y'all got if you got a plastic comb or any type of comb, and you combing your hair, you're gonna hear it. It's gonna be popping like static, like electricity, crackling and popping.
Static and electricity. Exactly.
And then what we do, brother? We throw that activator on it. We want to activate something, man. What we activate, you know what I mean? We relax it. Yeah. Deactivate your electricity for a minute and relax. You know what I mean? That alchemy right there with changing the electricity from electricity to water. Like that combination. Because water wouldn't be alive without a positive and negative charge. It has to be charged up in order for it to do anything to you. And the solar light does that.
Yeah. I remember I used to rub my feet on the rug and then touch somebody, pop. You ever do that? You rub your feet on the rug?
Yeah. We used to play too much when we was kids doing that shit. Shock the mess out of somebody while they reading the book, and you just snap their ass real quick with a finger, like,
Yeah.
Hey, you know what else I tell my sons?
Pop everybody else.
Right. I had to tell my sons to pay attention to nature. That's right, because it's amazing when you find out that you can build up that type of kinetic energy. It's amazing.
Yeah, I couldn't wait to pop the next guy. Yeah.
I had to tell my children, like, when you chop a branch, a smooth cut, you see the circles and the rings. I said, look at that, and then look at your thumbprint, and tell me you ain't got a connection with the circle of life that's ever spiraling, either upward or downward, wherever way you choose to flow, upward or downward. But you're still going to spiral, and you're going to have to change for the better, or you're going to change for the worse. Being still, I don't know where that's feasible at. So I try to teach my children, you're going to change. So don't sit there and think, if I just don't do nothing, everything, I'm going to stay the same. Nah, because you're just going to be deteriorating at that moment. But you got to make sure you do something to change for the better. You got to put work in. No pain, no gain. What don't kill you make you stronger. So I teach that to my children so they know they're going to be strong-headed niggas, but they're going to be intelligent. Their IQ going to be high.
Right, exactly. So I can see you was a scientist. You was already weighing and judging and comparing. Interesting. Yeah, you had that scientific mind. Yeah, scientific mind, and you got to do this. Put that together.
Thanks to Baba. Yep. I came in '96, so I was late, but I'm younger than y'all. You know what I mean?
That's the Holy Tablet. You came in when the Holy Tablets was out.
Right. And I used to carry that book around to work, and Cash used to be laughing at me, talking about, where you get that Egyptian Bible at? Ha, ha, ha. Look, y'all, this nigga got an Egyptian Bible. And I looked at that nigga, and I said, nigga, look. I said, your Bible is one chapter of this Bible. I was like, I got all the, I showed him the pages. I was like, this is all your book right here. right? And I flimsied it like, and
right.
I said, that means your book ain't shit compared to this book. And then guess what ended up happening?
Mm-hmm.
People started watching me study it, and then my other homeboys that didn't want to follow after the clowns, they would come to me in private and go, hey man, tell me a little bit more about that. You know what I mean? And then it was a pastor there I used to combat with. It's a pastor named Walt that I used to combat with. I like Walt. Walt was a good brother, man. But he was trying to do his job. He felt like, hey, if I hear somebody talking bad about the Bible or this and that and the other, I got to come back behind him and clean it up. So I know the tactics, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm talking to my brother Maurice, and this is my homeboy Maurice. I call him Mo Guns. And me and him, we was chopping it up, and he was talking about right knowledge. I was telling him about Bible and everything, and then after I got done talking, I noticed Walt walked by from a distance, maybe about 50 yards away, and he looked at us, and then he went out on the ramp, and we worked at the airport. And when he went out on the ramp, I looked at Reese and I said, now Reese, now mark my words now, you just got done coming over here to get some clarity from me and to find out where I'm getting my information from. I said, now, when I leave you, Walt is going to come right behind me and try to put you back to sleep. Don't let him do it. And that's exactly how I would leave. I walked away from Reese and left him with that. Reese came to me the next day. He came to me the next day and said, man, don't you know? 2 minutes after you left me, he came over to talk to me. I said, I know.
Right.
I know. I'm doing my job, and he going to do his job. You got the Most High's children, and you got Lucifer's children here, too.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, and I have a question real quick. I haven't, just getting on it, you know what I mean? But I was, want to let you know, from my heart and amongst everybody in the family is that we welcome you, in peace and love. My name is Terrence, you know what I mean? And, how are you? Yeah, how are you?
I'm good, man. And I was having fun, man. I'm having fun. I'm good.
Good.
That's what's up.
Good. And I wanted to ask you a question. How did you make the connection, because I know you went, you come from the Ansar Allah community, you know what I mean? Obviously, you was in the AEO. The ancient mystic order of Melchizedek and the AEO, and it brought you here. And I want to ask you specifically, so perhaps it can get other people a little bit more information on how this thing is occurring. How did you make that connection? I mean, how did you know to connect what what was going on then to now to ATUN-RE? How did that occur?
Okay. Well, in the Holy Tablet, right, chapter 1, verses, I would say 7 to 9, if you read it. In fact, let me read it. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull that up. I don't want to misquote it, so let's see. Hold on.
My bad, Elder Consul. I'm just now seeing that text. My bad.
Oh no, you good, bro.
Okay.
Don't trip. You know what I mean? Hey, I ain't gonna interrupt you. Yeah, you good. Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Here we are. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, he come with his tool. He come with his tools.
That's right.
Right. It says, you should know that eventually the time will come when these supreme beings, Anunnaki, would have to descend upon the planet Earth in order to guide the inhabitants back toward their home and beyond the stars. See, it's telling you right there. I'll read it again. You should know that eventually the time will come when these supreme beings, Anunnaki, would have to descend upon this planet Earth in order to guide the inhabitants back toward their home and beyond the stars.
Thank you.
Thereby helping them to become once again the supreme beings of the pure green light, ethereal energy that they once were. But first, one must be sent to prepare a way, and that one is myself. See that? So it talks about the return of the elders.
That's right.
And
That's
that
right.
when the elders get here, they're gonna teach us, the rest of us. Okay? But before they can do that, Doc had to come to prepare a way for them to return. See? So in other words, Doc was here to raise 24 masters. Yeah. Doc was here to raise 24 masters to reside over all of us, to teach us. And it's right there.
Guess what?
That's right. The young elder one. That's right.
Yeah, I was about to say, guess what? We got two of them on the line right now.
All right. So I knew that. So I'm like, I said, now look, according to my calculations, right? Okay, we went through the first 30 years, and now we almost halfway. We halfway through the next, 30 years. So I'm like, wait a minute, the elders got to come somewhere right about now.
Yes.
So now we in the second half.
We was on the same page.
I knew in the second half that the elders got to be here now. It's time for them to start coming out and start teaching us. I knew that.
OSOICE, baby.
When I was, so when I was, I started listening to the videos that OSOICE was putting out. I started listening to the videos. I said, wait a minute, he sound like one. This guy sound like one.
Same here.
Like ATUN-RE and the brother called Young, what's his name? Young Elder. I'm like,
that's who just said OSOICE. That's him.
Oh, okay. There you go. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, they sound like one. They sound like the elders to me. So I said, man, I got to get the hookup. So I started looking, searching for the number. How can I contact? How can I make the connection?
That's right.
What I was doing.
We all did that.
I was searching that out, man. I was like, I already know that. See, when Doc said that the elders, right, was now picking those who they will start to groom, right, to become the elders. He said that on their land. When he was going around doing it, like the procession, when he was pointing at certain people, he said the elders were selecting certain people to start, selecting certain people for their return to start grooming them, to preparing some certain people. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay. And I found out because, see, he was pointing at certain people, and then I went to the, the older brothers, Alim, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Musa, all of them. You know what I mean? And I was like, yo, what's going on? Why is he pointing at people? And then they broke it down for me. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about Alim Bey?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I've been a student. I was a student of his for a while, too. Yep, go ahead.
Sound check 1, sound check 2, sound check 3.
I'm here. I was just trying to let the brother talk. Is he still there? When he said Alim, I was like, man, he got to be talking about Alim Bey, because Alim Bey said he's a Nuwapian. And I you don't know how many lectures I had of his, I'm so glad I found y'all, because the limited few brothers I have locally in my town.
Yeah,
go ahead. There you go.
I'm back.
Roll back.
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, my phone is like that, cuts off. So Yeah, so I knew already that, you know, certain people was being prepared, you know what I'm saying, for the elders' return. So they were choosing certain people for the elders' return. So I'm like, yo, man, you know. So this is how I made the connection, because of the videos that Yo was putting out. I was like, okay, this sounds like it might be it. So I came. So that's why I wanted to make the connection with you all, so I could find that out, to make sure that I'm right.
Right.
That's what I was doing.
Man, as soon as I heard a young elder talk about his experience with the Most High, I was like, what? Yeah. Who can know? Who can have an experience like that unless they're that close? I was like, right. I said, this shit ain't fake. This shit is all the way live and real. Let me get connected ASAP. Because I was looking at Prince York for so long, like, I'm about to reach out to Prince York and go to Africa with them, you know. But I wasn't going to let not one of you niggas leave me. You hear me? Y'all ain't leaving me.
Right.
Ain't nobody gonna, y'all think, man, listen, I'll disintegrate. I'll spontaneously combust. So, straight up, man. My whole being has been driven to this. Right.
Yeah.
You know,
that's crazy.
Ever since I was a child, so I already know.
I know it. I already know it. Mm-hmm.
Hey, this is Brother Maurice again. How do you pronounce your name again?
Masuti-Re.
Masuti-Re. Masuti-Re.
Right. MESUTIRE.
Masuti-Re. Yeah, I just want to say again, like everybody else, just to chime in on that. Thank you so much for sharing. I'm learning so much. But if you don't mind, if I could ask you another question. Throughout all the years that you walked with Doc, and you've been dropping so many jewels, I just, was wondering if you could share one on this line. What were some of the things that you picked up about business? Like some of the jewels that he dropped about business, because he was so successful in making things, appear on this side and, to generate income.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That's alchemy right there. That's alchemy.
True.
What you're talking about is alchemy. How did the universe? How did the all create?
How did it create?
Mix the chemicals mixing together. Chemicals coming together. Cut different compounds or whatever coming together. The molecules, the atoms, all that.
No.
A mixture of chemicals. Go ahead.
No. Because where did he get the mixture of chemicals from? Where did he get it from?
Right.
Where did he get the mixture of chemicals from?
The gases?
By taking nothing from something.
No. Yeah, but from where though? Where's the gases coming from?
From the all itself. From the all itself.
Okay. So when you take from the all, where would you put it?
Back into the all.
Another spot in the all. You just be moving it around inside of the all.
It's only three ways that you can create. You can create by taking an outside thing or outside things to create, or you can take it from yourself, like we do. We take a portion of ourselves. The woman take a portion of herself. That becomes 46 chromosomes, and we have a child. Mm-hmm. The only other way, and those two ways, the all cannot do, because if he took from himself, where would he put it? And where would he get it from? You see what I'm saying? And if you take from yourself, you can't remain all, because now you're missing something, because you took something away. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's only one way that the all can create. Right. There's only one way that he can create, and that's mentally.
Mm-hmm.
That's mental.
Right.
Right. Just like you do right now. You go to sleep, right? And you have a dream. Everything in that dream, you creating that. How you doing it? Mentally. Right.
That was the gem about the pyramid.
Exactly. So what I'm saying with that is that's alchemy. That's why the first doctrine of Tahuti, right, and Pasurun Hakondun, or the sacred wisdom of Tahuti, right, was the doctrine of mentalism. That all is mental. See what I'm saying?
That's right.
And if you don't understand the doctrine of mentalism, there's no way that you can do any of that, any of the stuff that you're talking about, like magic, transforming, transfiguration. You can't do none of that without understanding that first doctrine.
Right.
Because you're doing the same thing. You're like a miniature. Okay, if I took a square and I slice it down, right? I slice it down and then across. Now, and I take a piece. I take 1/4 off of that. It's still a square. It's a smaller version.
Right.
It's a smaller version,
square.
but it's still a square. So I'm saying, if I cut that down and take a piece off, it's still a square. Right?
This is true.
Right.
So what? Right. So the doctrine is right. Is the doctrine of correspondence, as above,
Right.
so below.
So below.
Macrocosm, microcosm.
Yeah.
So I'm saying? Right? The Lord's Prayer.
Yeah.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. On earth what?
As it is.
Like it is where? As above,
Yes. So below.
so below. That's the principle. See what I'm saying? That shows you that the Messiah, he was actually teaching alchemy. He was teaching alchemy.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? He said the kingdom of heaven will not come with observation, right? For the kingdom of heaven is within you. Within you. Right? So if you wasn't if the kingdom of heaven is within you, right? Then if he's saying that thy kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven, and the kingdom of heaven is within you, and he also makes the statements too. He said, first ye seek the kingdom of heaven, and then what?
All these other things get added
and then all things will be added unto you. That's alchemy. You merely think it. You think it into existence. You think it into existence. You know what I'm saying? That's why in the Quran it says be and it is. Kun fayakun. Be and it is. The only thing that you could say be and it is your thought. Because the moment you think about it, it exists.
Boom.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to say. That's all alchemy. All that's alchemy.
Right. Right.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
Because what is alchemy? To transform something from one state, condition,
to another,
unto other
I'll be
state
right back.
and condition. Exactly.
Right. The moment you think about it, and then you got to materialize it.
Right. And you know how you do that? With your heart. Because as a man thinketh in his heart, so shall he be. So the heart controls the manifestation. That's the reason why in the Sufi order, they taught us that, okay, they taught us about gulb, right? Gulb is the heart. We used to say gulbi. That means my heart, right? So the gulbi, right, which is in your chest, right? It says in the center of that is called kupt. See what I'm saying? Kupt was the center of the heart, where the 99 elements and the 99 attributes surround what they call that essence, that dot. That's in the middle of the heart. That's the essence. See what I'm saying? All right. So you see, they surround the essence. So what controls the 99 elements and the 99 attributes?
What controls it?
Huh? Right.
The will?
The center, the dot, the essence, that. You know what I'm saying? It controls it. That's why Doc said, look, I confirm. I say I speak with my tongue, but confirm in my heart. Hua. You get what I'm saying? I speak with my tongue, but confirm in my heart, hua. If you don't confirm it in your heart, you can't do it. Okay, when they say, okay, when you're going to be judged, right? What is judged, your brain or your heart? Is it the brain on the scale that's being weighed against the feather of Ma'at, or is it the heart on the scale being weighed against the feather of Ma'at? It's the heart.
The heart.
Jesus said, it's not what cometh out of the goeth into the mouth that defileth the man, but what cometh out of the mouth, because what cometh out of the mouth proceeded from where?
The heart.
The heart. See, your heart determines your judgment. It's your heart that determines your judgment, right? You can lie with your mind all day. You can say, you know, I wouldn't do that, and your heart say, yes, you would. You know what I'm saying? Your heart say, yes, you would. That's why they're not going to put your brain up there. They're going to put your heart up there because your heart going to tell on you. Your heart will tell on you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
So that's why I'm trying to tell you. It's really your heart. Whatever you believe in your heart, as a man believeth in his heart, so shall he be. You see? So shall he, so shall he or she be. Whatever you believe in your heart. Exactly. So that means when they talk about the faith of, if you have the faith of a mustard seed, you can move a mountain. So where this seed would have to be? It would have to be in your heart, because as a man thinketh in his heart, so shall he be. You see? So you have to. So that's the key to alchemy. That's why the attributes and the elements surround the heart, the center of the heart. Okay.
Right. That's why ATUN-RE is teaching us. You know.
Right. Right.
That's exactly what he's teaching. Yeah. What he was trying to teach back then. He's like, remember he said, I got many things to teach y'all, show y'all, but y'all can't bear them yet, you know. He's letting cats know back then, like, y'all don't understand what I'm trying to get at here. And now, in this day and time, we got to get it. If you got to become an alchemist in this day and time to help and follow the order. If not, then, you know what I mean, you ain't.
Right. Exactly.
You gonna have you gonna be watching
look what you're saying out
way.
your mouth. Look what you're saying out your mouth, though. You say I'm gonna transform from what, mortal to what, immortal. Is that not alchemy?
Right.
Transform from mortal. Yeah.
Right. Yes, it is. I'm gonna make an announcement real quick, y'all. I got my older brother on the line, man. My blood, same mom, same pops. This is the first time being on the line with y'all. His name is Mike. Mike, you know, I just wanted to let y'all know this is Shaddah Da Family's brother Mike.
Peace, family.
Okay, Mike.
Shaddah Da, man.
Shaddah Da.
I've been telling them a lot about y'all, so yeah. Go ahead, bro.
I'm actually like living all the way out in Arizona right now. I talk to my brother like, you know, every other week or so whenever we find time to talk to each other. We on different time frames. I work a lot, you know what I mean? And it's like the only time I really, like when I'm off work, it's family time. I'm with my wife and my son. I cut hair. And I got some goals in place. I want to.
And he rap, and he write music.
Yeah, I rhyme. And you know, really just been focusing on fatherhood and husbandry. You know what I mean? Just been, you know, just trying to be that family man and stand to myself. I don't have no friends out here in Arizona. Really, I just got like clients. Some people that I vibe with pretty well as far as like business wise, but nobody that I could really like say is like a friend or, you know, or family or anything like that. As y'all know, I'm pretty sure y'all know that Arizona is one of them real big on racism kind of states, and a lot of brothers out here, a lot of brothers and sisters out here don't stick together out here, you know. It's like it's been real hard being in the mix of all of that, knowing what I know, having came across the information that's been presented to me over the past decade and a half or so, So it's like I'm just surrounded by people. You know, if you know what I mean. Like, it's a lot of ignorant people that's like blissful in their ignorance, and they enjoy being ignorant, and they prefer it that way. So I really don't deal with a lot of people. So the only time I really can have some peace of mind is when I get a chance to talk with my brother or, you know, some of my friends from back home that do the knowledge as I have. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of like-minded individuals out here in this area. So it's nice to be on the phone listening to y'all and talking. I've already been on the phone for probably like 60 seconds as of, you know, thus far. But I already know from what my brother been telling me, you know, sound like the real deal, and I'm interested to, you know, to get a little more insight on what you brothers are talking about and what y'all teaching. So that's it. You know, that's me. I don't want to hold y'all up, but I'm gonna just, you know, be listening and if I can relate, no doubt.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate that. Love you, man.
Yeah, we appreciate
Love you too, brother.
Yeah.
No doubt.
We appreciate you.
No doubt, no doubt.
Too, brother.
Yeah. Anyway, anything come to your mind, I'm sure one of these brothers in here can answer it for you. So I know you're trying to familiarize yourself with the information, correct? So now we're here.
Indeed,
so
indeed.
if you have a question in your mind, you know, that you're trying to quench your thirst, you can do it right here, right now. And I'm sure one of these brothers in this forum will be able to answer your question. Yeah.
We got some elders on the line, bro.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
How many on the line right now at the moment?
About two. I think it's still two on the line.
All right.
Yeah, I'm one of them. I'm 60 years old.
That's right. That's right, brother.
That's right.
And my name is ATUN-RE. Right.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that one more time, brother?
ATUN-RE.
ATUN-RE.
No, with an M. Starts with an M. Masuti.
M. Masuti.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Masuti-RE. Right. And that means an offspring of Re.
Okay.
Yeah, you see that in the word, like you see the word Musa and Moses and Moshe and all that. That's the same word. Right. Also, when you say Ramesses, you're saying it backwards.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Ramesses. Right. And you put that Moses in front, and you get Masu Re or Masuti Re. Okay. Yeah, it's just turned around. It's just turned around. Right.
Yeah, I can. I'm not gonna even lie to you. I can understand your signature. You know what I mean? Yeah. Right. Yeah. I ain't gonna say nothing after that, but I understand it. I know. Trust me. I know. I can hear it. We spoke before. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It means I'm a youth. That's what it means. It means I'm a youth. That's what that means. I'm a youth. I'm an offspring.
Okay.
A youth. You know what I mean? Right. That's what that means. But that, that's like, if you can relate it to the deity Khansu. And he wears the braid, and that's the braid of the youth. The braid of the youth.
And he's on the line tonight.
Right.
Okay, then.
That's me. And you know
that's
me. Yeah, you know that's me. You know that's me. That's why I come up. But see, we're trying to connect it. I know what time to see the school and open, but see, ain't nobody connected it.
That's the mind meld, though. He brought you up, though, because you were here.
Right. Okay. All right. Now, you talking to me, Masuti Ray, when you said that, or who? I'm trying to make sure.
I was talking to you. I was letting you know that Kansu is on the line.
Kansu, yeah.
He was actually talking to you. That's what I'm saying. The one that you talking about with the braids.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. No, listen. That's just not my name. That's not a name like an attribute. You know how people, you got Mikael and who dares to be like L. And then you got other people like him, like Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson. Well, I am Consul. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm the reincarnation of Consul. Yeah, that's me. And you know that, though.
Okay.
Right. And that's what I'm trying to, and that's what I'm trying to tell them.
Mm-hmm. That's Gabriel. I know it is.
Right.
Yeah. That's
a question. So how would I go about discovering who and what I was in the previous life?
That takes a while.
Like how would I go about finding that out by myself?
You're doing it right now. You're questioning, but your questioning will lead you on a quest. And at the end of your quest, you'll be able to answer that for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like we say, who am I? What am I? Where am I? Why am I? When am I? Am I? I am. When you get to the I am, that's when you know. Right.
And I know for sure that there's no question in the universe that doesn't have an answer. So when I ask these questions, I try to be patient and and wait for the answers.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like, will I recognize the answer? Will I recognize my answer? Because it be things going on in my day to day, like to where, like I'm always seeing numbers. I'm always coming across 1111 on the clock. I'm always seeing 444 on the clock or 222 on the clock. You know what I mean? And from my understanding of those numbers, it kind of confirms for me that I'm headed in the right direction, or like it's confirmation of things that I want, things I want to acquire at some point in my life. And those numbers keep reminding me that I'm headed in the right direction, if that makes any sense.
Well,
you're right. You know what the numbers mean?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, you answered the question. The question always, for the most part, determine you already answered the question by you saying that. These things that you're bringing up right now is things that are part of your growth, is spiritual growth. You just have to get out the way and let it be. You know what I mean? Only in time with your spiritual growth will you when those questions, what you want to know who you are. Can't nobody tell you who you are. You have to find out who you are. Nobody can tell you that. Nobody.
Right.
It's against galactical law for us to say. ATUN-RE knows who you are. Other elders know who you are, but we can't tell you that because guess what? The spiritual path is the hardest path to go on. Everything that you get on the spiritual path, you're gonna have to earn it. And guess what? Wouldn't that give you a value in it, an appreciation? To knowing that you know what I mean, you put your foot forward, and once you put one foot forward, that somebody was there the whole time and took 10 after you or before it even occurred.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you know what I mean. Take time. You know what I mean. Listen to the best way that I can say this to you, and I'm not saying best I'm not saying B-E-S-T. I'm saying B-E-S. The best way that you can do it is to start to listen to your inner voice. Listen to your inner voice.
Right.
That's right.
I do. And you know what? I really, like, I pay a lot of attention to my inner voice. But sometimes my inner voice is the angry inner voice. You know what I mean? Like being out here, my ego, it's like I'm constantly having to check my ego and pick and choose my battles to where, you know, it's like I already know if I react to something, you know, every possible outcome. Like, I consider every possible outcome before I make a decision. And out here where I live at, it's so hard. It's so hard to. It was a line, sweetheart. It was, man. When it takes me a while, it's because I'm standing in the line. Who's the score? I'm sorry about that, girl. Hold on.
Bro, tell sis that you're on the line with a whole lot of people.
Hey,
yeah, tell
I'm
her
on a conference call right now.
Yeah, on progress. Yeah. But yeah, like you saying, y'all, it's a struggle like we all do with our egos. Same thing we all be confessing, man, dealing with shit on a day-to-day basis, and how not to go on what you would call a rampage and let it all out on what you really feel. You know, trying to really channel that energy.
Because, you know, like, going off of, you know, the direction I was headed in, okay, you know, being out here in Arizona. So, people out here are so big on this racism crap. Like, every day at work, I just hear every time a client or one of my Mexican coworkers get a chance, they point something out and say, "Oh, that's racist, bro." And then I'm like listening to it like everything ain't gotta be. You don't gotta put the race stamp on everything. Like it might be like a little commercial or something, just a simple little commercial. And one of the Mexicans have pointed out like, "Oh, they're being racist, bro." And I'm just like, "Oh my goodness, man, these sheeple." And, you know, and then it's a lot of Europeans out here. You know, a lot of them that come through to the shop where I work at, and I cut a lot of different types of hair. I cut everybody's hair, you know, like Asians, Europeans, you know, Native American, Indians, Africans, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans. You know, I'm cutting all kinds of hair, you know, and everybody's coming from different walks of life. Everybody got their own perceptions. But for the most part, I'm in Christian prison. like it's crazy, man. Like I'm having customers that want to talk religion with me and talk about, you know, Jesus this, Jesus that, and I'm personally, I'm just like, oh yeah, right on, brother. You know, just being professional, cutting their hair. I don't want to offend them or anything like that. You know, I'll be having customers just like, "Hey, you should come visit my church." It's a church right across the street from my house, and I don't go there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, me and my wife, we wake up in the mornings and we sage, and we'll go on YouTube, listen to some young elders, and listen to some, you know, some lectures.
You know he on the
like
phone,
Amos
right, bro?
And, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll back.
Oh
man.
On
the phone, man. Shut it down.
Word up. All right. It's a pleasure. Brother. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, but you know, I'm trying to I'm basically just constantly having to get in my meditative state. I gotta sit down for a minute, get some alone time, breathe, and think. Just because of how much ignorance surrounds me, it's like driving down the street people out here will race you to the stoplight. They don't use turn signals out here. They cut you off, flip you off, call you names, cut you out while they're driving past you. And, man, did I tell you, bro, I got into it with a Lyft driver, man.
Hey, that's not unheard of.
Well, it wasn't unheard of to me until I started living out here. You know what I mean? One of my coworkers actually was suing Lyft because he got in a fight with a Lyft driver. And I was like, what? Lyft drivers? So to make a long story short, it was one of the days when our van was down. And I had the kid. I was off work, but I needed to go to get my dry cleaning so that I could go back to work the next day or whatever. And you call him Lyft. This older gentleman from New York came and picked us up. He was like, I think he was like Dominican or something like that. He was real cool. Picked us up. He didn't even ask no questions. I had my sons. We got in the car. He took us down the street to the dry cleaners for me to pick up my stuff. And we was trying to ride back with him. But you know how, like, once you close out of the Lyft, you got to try to request it again. So I go and try to request that same guy, and some other Lyft driver picks up the request. And he pulls up in the parking lot. So I'm telling the other guy, like, well, I guess I might as well ride with him then. And then I approach this dude's truck, and he was like, where's your car seat? I was like, man, I'm just down the street. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't have my car seat or whatever. I mean, my kids are pretty big, you know what I mean? He like, you're not riding with me. I'm like, all right, it's cool. Don't worry about it. And like, just go ahead and cancel out on that. Just don't charge me for it, though. He was like, you need to be working. You need to be a better parent to your kids. I'm like, hold up, bro. Like, you don't know me, man. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know me. You don't get to tell me how to, whatever. Come on, boys, let's go. And then he was like, hey, you guys, your daddy's stuck. I was like, hey, man, you better run the fuck up out of here, man.
I ain't lying, straight up.
Hey, Lou, hey, bro, hey. Lou was attacking your ego like a motherfucker. Go ahead, though.
Man. Right. I was like, man, I said, man, you better keep it moving, man. I will beat your ass out here, bro. With that shit.
Lord have mercy.
You definitely shining brave brother, bro. Yeah, you definitely shining brave brother. I can see. Yeah, y'all related. Yeah, nigga. Shit. Hey, I wanted to ask you what part of Arizona are you in?
I live
what
in
part of
Phoenix
Arizona
right
are you? Yeah, Phoenix.
Yeah, I work in Tempe.
All right.
Man, I had an episode where I almost lost my job because we got some managers working in the shop, and I'm used to like pretty much throughout the duration of my career, all the like 20 years of my career, I've been in like booth rent shops, you know, where pretty much every barber is their own boss. And I've even like ran like a couple shops myself, you know what I mean? So when I got out here, I ended up working at a commission-based shop. So I don't pay booth rent, but I get paid commission. And it's like really busy in the shop. I make pretty good money in there, you know what I mean? I'm able to support my family whether my wife works or not, you know? So that's like the best position I've pretty much been in as far as my career goes. But there's this manager that's like maybe a couple years older than me, but he's a short guy.
I got to get ready to go, y'all. Yeah. I got to go, so I just want to cancel out right now and say Rahubat to everybody. I mean, Wadu to everyone.
Wadu.
Wadu.
Shaddah Da.
Shaddah Da. I'm definitely going to come back on another call, okay? So, we love you, Elder.
Masuche Ray, Elder, thank you so much. Thank you.
No problem. Thank y'all. All right. What? All right.
Shaddah Da. And the reason why I asked you where you was from, there's one thing, you know what I mean, this is consul, you know what I mean? And I just want to let you know, you know what I mean? When you hear about the word consul, it's actually consul. but if you look on the walls of ancient Egypt, it's actually Khonsu without the L. The word council comes from Khonsu. The reason why I asked you that where you was from, the reason why I asked you where you was at in Arizona, and I knew you was, that you were living in Phoenix. You know what I mean? I knew that. You know what I mean? I already knew it. It's something about me. I don't know what it is as far as intuition is concerned at this particular point. I just know that it's right. You know what I mean? Intuition tells you the right thing at the right time, and it doesn't necessarily give you the meaning. It lets you know what it is. And the phoenix bird, which is what? Phoenix. Then who is? You know what I mean? That's the Benno bird. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, Elder. I was just saying what the phoenix bird does. That's all. I was agreeing with you.
Yeah, well, the phoenix bird dies in resurrection again. You know what I mean? What I'm starting to feel is that this is that it comes into the most beautiful birds. Now, most people don't know is that the peacock is a male bird, but it's a beautiful bird, a very strong bird. Right, you know what I mean? And that's what so in other words, what I'm trying to tell you is that if you just let yourself be, you know what I mean, and follow, because you got two ways, you know what I mean, which is what? You know what I mean? You put your finger up and you create a peace sign. A peace sign is one way, is always telling you the agreeable ways to go. The other part of the finger is always telling you what you should not do and warning you and riding you toward agreeable living. So therefore, because I heard you say that earlier, you know what I mean, is that you feel agreeable and disagreeable things. You know what I mean? It's not per se a bad or good thing. You know what I mean? They're really one and the same. It's just leading you going towards your inner voice, because your inner voice is speaking to you.
Right.
If that makes sense.
It definitely does, brother.
And then number two, I'm gonna tell you, when I said this, there was two elders on the phone. Was that correct, Anthony?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Whoever that brother was speaking, you know what I mean? That brother is an elder. He's an elder. Yeah. You know what I mean? He just ain't announced himself, because you can hear the signature. He sounds like just like ATUN-RE. Have y'all not noticed that? Because Baba doesn't correct you like that. Baba speaks directly. As far as when ATUN-RE speaks, ATUN-RE always lets you take time to say something to add on what he's saying. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to tell you, is that guess what? It was another elder on the line that was being channeled. I'm telling you straight up.
Yeah.
And I spoke that to Anthony, because I knew that Anthony picked up on it.
Mhm. I thought he was Baba a couple times. I thought he was ATUN-RE a couple times.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Until I heard him speaking some more, and I was like, oh, okay, that's the elder.
Yeah. That's exactly what it was.
We had three on the line, because you, young elder, and him, and what's the brother's name again? Masute.
Masute-RE.
Masute-RE.
Right. Masute-RE.
Which sounds like another way of saying Messiah. Another aspect of Ray. You did know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, is that, because see, when I was with ATUN-RE, it was somebody speaking to me. You know what I mean? When we was at a hotel, you know what I mean? And ATUN-RE was he was speaking to me directly. You know what I mean? and only me for a couple of hours, and eventually I fell asleep because I was tired. But whoever was speaking sounds just like that guy. I just didn't get the opportunity to ask him, you know what I mean? And maybe it shouldn't come up, you know what I mean? But I was going to ask him, are you good at chess? And if he would have said that, I would have known. I would have known exactly who this guy is.
That's what's up.
I'm good at chess.
So
you're gonna find that out when I play you too. I want to play all y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get it in. We're gonna get it in, Anthony. But young brother, you know what I mean? Anthony brother out of Phoenix, you know what I mean? I can see you, you know what I mean? And believe me, you know what I mean, I have that ability to do so. You know what I mean? You got a magnificent soul, you know what I mean? And I understand what's going on, you know what I mean? But all you have to do is stay close to your family here and do what you're supposed to do there. You know what I mean? And you're gonna be good, bro. Trust me. Don't even worry about that at all. Don't even put it through your mind. You know what I mean? Nah, you good. Trust me. And we got you. Trust me. 'Cause hey, guess what? You might not have family just immediately around you, you know, like for instance there, but you got family around you. Because nothing is going to stop this connection.
No doubt.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then we'll be able to reel Dad in sooner or later, as long as he still got breath in his lungs.
Yeah, man. That needs he needs to have like a experience where
he will.
It has to be something that like forcefully removes the indoctrination from his mind. Like, it's burned in his brain so hard, man, that we can't have a conversation. You know what I mean? It's almost impossible to have a conversation. Or either we got to talk about basketball, football, or the conversation's automatically going to go, you know.
Yeah, but you know what though, bro?
Go in that direction automatically. Like what I just got finished telling y'all about some of the knuckleheads and, you know, the conveyor that I got to deal with on the regular.
Yeah.
That would have led, you know, with Dad would have said, well, you know, son, you know, Jesus got a plan, and you know what I mean, and you know, it would have just ended up being like some kind of debate between me and him. I would have ended up having to end the conversation. But and then it's like, if it ain't about sports or Jesus, it's about financial struggle.
Hey, bro.
Sobbing about financial issues, and it's like, oh man, I'm trying to stay focused on, you know, building wealth, not building more lack. I don't want to focus on lack. I want to focus on attracting, you know, the abundance. And in order to attract abundance, I have to think abundantly. But it's impossible to talk to Dad and or our Queen Mother without having lackful
our Empress
put
mother
into my mind. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'll be like, I call Mom and Dad just to check in. Hey, to hear his voice. I love you. Let y'all know I'm thinking about you. Everything good? Well, you know, son, I gotta go pick up Kitty and got the great grandbaby, and okay, all right. And then it's like, you know, when I hear Dad talk about his great grandbaby, I'm just like, well, damn, because ain't neither one of your kids grandparents. You know what I mean? But, all right, man, you know. I don't know, man. I feel like Dad just always just was willing to settle and not really know his work. He doesn't know his real work.
Hey, bro, if I may, I have a better outlook of looking at it now, so I don't let it rattle my mind no more, man. I got got a better outlook at looking at it because, as you know, they don't have, you know, their dad ain't there. I don't think he ever been there, as far as I know. But our dad felt like he had to step in, and he's doing right in that way, and he did his best by us as well. And if you think about it, it's because of him the reason why you might not be a mass murderer. Dad put a lot of good things in you to make you second guess those negative intentions. You know what I mean? We might look at it as, Dad's square, man, he a pincushion. He just take shit. And we like, well, he showed us how to do it too. Whereas if we can bust when we under pressure, me and you don't. You can't bust.
We was talking about that today, weren't we? Anthony, you were giving your dad credit on that earlier today when we talked. You know, so it's,
I pay homage, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, no doubt. Big up to your pop.
Dad has a unique ability to absorb like stuff like that, but he can only outlet his stress on the ones closest to him, and it's usually his children. So when we talk to him, he expresses all of his stress, you know, man to man to us now, and we be like, dang, you know, I don't want to hear that, dang, I just want to talk to you. I want to make sure everything good. You know, I didn't know you was going to lay it all on the line, you know, but it is what it is. He trained us so that he can be able to do it. And our kids is going to be just as strong, you know, that rhino skin, man. You can say anything you want to the Pops, and he'll shrug it off his shoulder and mosey a blessing to you, and he'll probably rebuke you or something, but he'll turn around and go the other way. More than likely, unless you touch him. Now you put your hands on him, he might break you in half. That's a different. He got a different kind of strength. You know what I mean?
You mind if I share something with your brother, man?
Yes, sir.
You mind if it's Mike, right?
Yeah,
I didn't mean to cut you off either, man. My name Maurice, man. I'm here. Okay, Michael. All right, man, Maurice, man. Good hearing your voice, man. You got a good brother, man. And you know, I know you talking about being out there in Phoenix and what you're going through. Yeah, we chopped, man. You had a good conversation today, man, especially with the racism, man. I just told your brother a story that I encountered at work today with racism, you know what I'm saying, and that foolish, you know, mentality or whatever. But just hold on to your joy, brother. Don't, you know, the joy of living, man. Can't nobody impede on that. I don't care what type of bullshit they come with. If you just walk with that joy of living, it's a perpetual movement, man, that's always there that really can't nobody fucking step on. You feel me? And that, to me, that's kind of how I approach it out here, man, with all of this madness, man. My joy is untouchable. To a degree, you know, life's still hard, and you know what I'm saying. I wake up and I'm like, "Fuck, man, got to deal with this shit, man." But it's still this inner joy, man, that you know don't allow them to ever cast shadow on. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you're doing, brother.
Yeah. That frame of mind got to be so strong, it's impenetrable.
Like
any thought that somebody throw at you,